the primary market is where all the action is, and India's oldest security depository, NSDL, is set to hit the public market with a 4,000 odd crore IPO, which opens 30th July. Marquee institutions like IDBI Bank and NSE will be offloading stakes. The anchor book opens July 29th. Sajid joining in on why this is a landmark listing.
That's right, Tamanna. It's a much awaited listing and it's coming because NSE is one of the shareholders of this company, and they have to bring down the stake to below 15% as per a regulatory requirement. But be that as may, NSDL IPO will open on July 30th. Closes on August 1st. The price band is 760 to 800 rupees per share. It's an OFS of 5.01 crore shares, and the size is a little over 4,000 crores in terms of the IPO size there. That gives the company a market value of nearly 16,000 crores, and the lot size for the retail investors, a single lot would be 18 shares there. If you look at some of the sellers in this, IDBI Bank is one of the largest sellers, selling nearly 2.2 crore shares, followed by NSE at 1.8 crores, Union Bank, SBI, HDFC Bank and SUUTI are the other sellers in that stake. NSE currently owns nearly 24% and IDBI Bank owns 26%. HDFC is holding nearly 8%. Deutsche Bank, SBI and SUUTI are the other shareholders, significant shareholders in this company. Now, let's take you through the financials of NSDL, because that's something very interesting, and people would be looking at the valuation also going forward. For FY25, they had a top line of 1,420 crores, EBITDA of 375 crores, and a margin of 26.4 crores, and PAT of 343 crores there. If you compare it with the competitor, which is CDSL, which is already listed in this market. Asset under custody for NSDL is at 510 lakh crores compared to CDSL 79. Demat account is 4 crores, but CDL has a very high demat account of 15.86. DPs of 296 and 581, and number of cities which CDSL goes to is 113 versus 2,000 for NSDL there. But on the valuation front, NSDL seems to be on a lower side as compared to CDSL. FY25 numbers, if you can compare these numbers there, it had at 1,400 crore top line NSDL, while CDSL had 1,000 crores of top line, and PAT of 343 crores for NSDL as compared to PAT of nearly 526 crores. On the valuation, if you look at 20 times is what NSDL will be, 20 is the EPS and 38.6 times is the forward earnings for NSDL of FY26 as compared to 70 times for CDSL. So NSDL is coming at a cheaper valuation as compared to CDSL, and that's something to watch out for.
Okay. So NSDL is going to be the big IPO to watch out for. Sandeep, are you excited about the IPOs that are coming in, or are you looking at them with a bit of skepticism? Any of them which is on your watch list?
I am always skeptical of IPOs, mainly because I think they are priced out of perfection. That's the big problem. So I think like NSDL coming at valuation cheaper than CDSL also reflects a lot of the valuation in the market. And this is as a slightly off topic, this also should be of concern to many of the people who are investing in the illiquid unlisted market, where we've seen even in the case of HDB, the pricing of the IPO was much below what people bought few months back. So IPOs are good for investment in bearish kind of markets, but in these kind of bull markets, like the recommendations which we see, like as traditional investors, people say that it's coming at only 50 times earnings. Like 50 times earning is never only, it is very high valuation.